Just the latest on injuries, please. What's the verdict on Reece Burke?
Yeah, we got one or two little injuries and situations, and obviously we got a run of games now which could be quite challenging. Obviously, from our point of view, we've got Blackburn tomorrow, then Rotherham away on Tuesday, and we got Stoke City away, and then we got 2 games against Derby County. So thick and fast. We'll rotate the squad round. We'll utilise them, full of energy. 1 or 2 players have got little niggles who won't feature tomorrow, but they'll probably feature on Tuesday. Is answering your question?
Not really. Is Reece Burke out tomorrow?
I'm not going to tell anybody what the team is at this moment, so it's going to disappoint you. But we've got a group of guys who will go out tomorrow and give everything they've got.
Is it a safety first approach then, given the amount of games you've got for coming up, no risks?
Well, I think you've highlighted. Well, I've highlighted. We can all see the games that we've got. All players want to play. I want all the players to play. And obviously you just got to assess where everybody is. The last thing we want to do is rule somebody out for a longer period than it could be, really.
Okay.
That's not to say he's not playing.
No. Did you train today?
As I say, I'm not going to give anything away. So it's going to be a good interview because I'm giving out away.
Any definitely out, or is it just still on?
James Weir and Andre Mazuch are the ones who are definitely out.
How far away is Mazuch?
Oh, but he's just started doing a little bit of running out, moving around. So hopefully in a couple of weeks' time he might be closer to joining in training. But we just got to make sure. It's probably after the international break is where we'd like to think he'll be back in with the group.
Positive result the other night. Which players staked a claim to you?
All of them. I thought the lads were excellent. You look at the pathway we're talking about for the youngsters. We've already got Jared Bowen and Dan Batty in the team. We've started the season well. I thought Adam Curry was outstanding, as was Robbie McKenzie and Brandon Fleming. I've watched the game back again. I've clipped loads of things during the course of the game. Young lads who are doing ever so well, and we're very mindful of their development. But the other night was outstanding, as they have been all the way through pre-season. The 2 lads in Adam Curry and Robbie McKenzie both played over in Kenya, went to Kenya as centre half, both of them centre halves, and they were brilliant. Brandon Fleming came on in that game in the left back position, and again he's played the other night. The lads have done really, really well, and that's important. I mean, the other night as well we had young Max Sheaf on the bench, Elliot Holmes in the squad, so you can see we're a small squad of players. There's a great pathway for the youngsters. The attitudes and the applications have been spot on.
Is Jackson Irvine 100% now?
It was great that he's got 90 minutes of football the other day, so that's a massive plus for us.
Because it was a good 90 minutes of football as well, wasn't it?
It was an excellent game, and they were full strength, weren't they, more or less. So for him to go in, we changed our formation, which was something I wanted to go and do and look at. As I said, the players did really well.
Kamil Grzycki was back in your squad. Is he ready to start? Would you consider him for a start?
Well, we'll have to see. There's been lots of speculation about Kamil, hasn't there? There's the transfer window. You've not asked me that question yet, but the transfer window is a couple of weeks left to go. So there's lots of speculation about Kamil. He's trained this morning, and we'll take it from there.
What's his frame of mind with all this speculation going on?
Well, it's like everything. Players want to play. Players need to get the future sorted out. So it can be an unsettling time. As I said, he's done some training this morning, and we'll see what materialises over the next couple of weeks. And as I said, he played the other night for us, scored a great penalty. It was 5 great penalties from our point of view.
You touched upon the speculation. Has there been any firm interest in him? Have you received offers for Kamil?
There's been lots of talk going on with Lee Darnborough and different football clubs from, not just this country, but from across Europe. So we'll have to, because their windows are obviously still open, we'll just have to wait and see. But if Camille's going to stay, Camille's going to stay, and he's going to be committed.
So there has been dialogue with other clubs then?
Listen, I think there's dialogue. Lee Darnborough, our head of recruitment, has a lot of dialogue with a lot of football clubs. But we're talking specifically about Camille. There is interest in Camille, and we'll just see what materialises with that.
What's the likelihood of him going, do you think?
Don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Does his sale have a bearing on your own recruitment? Do you have to get a wage off the salary bill to get someone else in?
Do you know what? It's an excellent question, that, Phil. It's a very good one that you've put forward. Obviously, Camille is a player that will be brought in the Premier League. There was a big transfer fee for him, and with that, sometimes a player commands a higher wage. We'll just have to wait and see, because if he does, for example, if he did leave and go on loan somewhere, or if he was sold, then obviously that frees up a wage, and that obviously changes the dynamic if there's a transfer fee. I'm not saying that there is one, and I'm not saying that he hasn't got a future at the football club, and I'm not saying that he couldn't be playing, you know, straight away. It's one of them where it's football, things go on, you just got to deal with it.
Has anything moved on the transfer front in the last 2 or 3 days?
We have been working very hard. I've highlighted it. We need to bring players in, and that's the fact. So that is our intention, to bring players in. When they get across the line, there'll be no new players in the squad for tomorrow. Teams picked, squads picked, that's all done. And Tuesday night, it's probably unlikely that someone will come in before Tuesday. Having said that, one phone call, yes, we can do it, changes the complexion. So, but I've highlighted that we need to bring in. But I've also highlighted the spirit we've got amongst the players. They've been playing good football, they look fit, they look organised, and there's a spirit, and we're only going to get better.
It's a month since you signed George Long, your most recent signing. Supporters would probably like to know why the hold-up, really. Well,
listen, we talked about Oliver Norwood the other day. You know, we've chased him since last season, but we've missed out, and he's obviously gone to Sheffield United now. There's other players that we've actively looked to bring in, are looking to bring in, and still looking to bring in. We don't want to just do something just for the sake of it, but we need to strengthen. We need to strengthen the squad for the benefit of the squad. You know, because we've got a real good spirit, and they need a little bit of help as well. Because again, we're going into this run of games, and it just highlights that one little injury stretches the squad. However, it gives an opportunity for other players to stake a claim. But it's not just about 11 players. It's about, you know, you'll lose, you know, probably use 3 subs in every game. So it's like what's that, 14? 11 and 3 is 14, isn't it? 14 players involved in a game, and then like you go Saturday, Tuesday, as we're going, the turnaround is there. As I said, we've got a spirit. Everybody's bought into what we're doing. It's about the team and the ethic that we've got, and I'm pleased with that.
Does Tuesday night change anything in terms of your outlook in the transfer market?
We still need to strengthen. We still need to strengthen. But what it's done is players, the attitude in training has been spot on, and players are improving all the time. The 3 youngsters who played the other night stepped up to the mark. That helps the situation, doesn't it? But likewise, I'm very conscious of the guys that they need to play as well, regular football. There's no good than just being with us and all of a sudden they've got a training programme and then they don't actually then go and get a season's worth of football to help their development. So I'm conscious of that as well.
Kevin Stewart, am I right in saying he became a father this week? Is that why he missed last week?
He did, yes, Saturday afternoon. I got a phone call Friday night. It's probably about, I don't know, it'd gone midnight. I get a phone call, like text message from him, just to say like it's happening now, sort of thing. And then she'd gone into hospital, and it was like Saturday afternoon. I can't remember the exact time, but during the game, that obviously Kevin and Sophie have got an addition to the family, which is fantastic, and we really wished him well. So that's why he missed the game the other day.
That was a celebration, wasn't it?
That was a celebration. That's why I thought he had a super game the other night against Sheffield United.
Has he, just generally on Kevin, has he been stung by his omission? You know, he's found himself out of the team to someone like Dan Batty. How have you seen him in training?
Pre-season, I mean, listen, we've talked at depth. Obviously, we want Kevin to do really well. Obviously, he was at the football club before I joined. And Kevin has played most of his career at the back in the full-back position. So to play in the middle of the pitch, where it's very, very quick with things going around, he just needs to help him a bit more time, just so he can play the game a little bit quicker and see things and situations that go on. Smashing lad, wants to do well, real good professional, and we're doing everything we can to help him. It didn't help last year that he picked up an ankle injury, and that's hampered him a little bit through the course of last season. But he's had an excellent pre-season, he's looking fit, he's looking strong. And as the guys know, I have to make decisions. You know, that's football.
Just focus on your 2 league games so far. Have you been content with the performances, if not the results?
Performances have been good. Early part of the season, the process, we've You know, look at the games we've gone ahead, we've scored good goals, we look dynamic in our movement, we've passed the ball well. You know, and you know, I would have liked to have won all 3 games. You know, we've gone away to Sheffield Wednesday and drawn. We've gone away to Sheffield United in the cup and progressed. You know, we've drawn the game, but we've won on penalties, which are outstanding. And for large parts of the first game against Aston Villa, who got you know, they missed the playoffs last season, strong squad of players, we did very well, and maybe a couple of individual mistakes have taken the game away from us, but we've responded in the right manner, which is excellent.
When would it be fair to judge this team, because it's so many new players?
In a year's time, when we've had long enough to be together. Because that's what it is, it's trying to put a team together. It doesn't just happen overnight. You look at many teams, it doesn't just happen overnight. They've got to build relationships on the field of play, of how they go and gel and complement each other, and have the spirit to deal with adversity at times as well. And I think the players have demonstrated that really well. 2 individual players were highlighted for the Aston Villa game. They've responded ever so well. We look at the team, it was a tough place to go, always is, against, you know, Sheffield United with full strength the other day. That last 20 minutes they had a head of steam up, and we've had to defend, and the lads have defended. You know, it was a wonder goal from Billy Sharp at the end of the day when you look at it, a super finish. And that, with a young team, will could only bode well for the future.
Results matter though, don't they? What would the value of the first win be tomorrow?
Well, listen, we know tomorrow's going to be a tough game against Blackburn Rovers, ex-Premier League champions. Tony Mowbray's gone in, and obviously they're in League One. They've got promoted from League One. They've got a spirit about themselves. They're a good side. They've got good players with big threats. If you look at, I'll just highlight 2 threats in Graham and Dak in the front line that they've got. Good players. You know, tomorrow's going to be a tough game. They play really good football, effective football. Excellent manager who's experienced it all, and Blackburn are going to be in a good place now, having been on a slippery slide, if you like, and getting relegated. Experienced English manager has gone in, knows what the Championship's about, knows what English football's about, steadied the ship, got the right character in his football club, the right culture at his football club, and they're doing well, and they'll do very well this season. Tomorrow's a tough game.
Is there a danger in facing newly promoted sides early in the season when they've still got the momentum from the previous season?
Well, they have got the momentum, but they're a good side. They're a very good side, and we're well aware of that, because they do all the things that you're looking to do, and they do it very well.
The onus will be on you to win, though, nonetheless, as the home time.
Well, we're looking to win every game of football we go and play, but again, from my point of view, it's, can we keep working through the process? So our preparation going into a game, and then giving everybody, you know, Sun Tzu, the art of war, the battle's won before you get on the pitch. It's kind of like, we've prepared well for the game, the information's there, players now have got to go and apply it, and we have to manage the game during the course of the game. The impact off the bench, we've got, you know, different situations happen throughout the course of a game. Goals notably change the complexion of a game, or the momentum of a game. But I know that our players are going to work the socks off, and they're going to do everything they can to win. But forget the win, work through the process, and that's the important thing. And if we get that right, and enjoy the process, enjoy it. We've got to keep enjoying playing football. You know, you've got to enjoy it. And if we get that right, we'll win more games than we don't.
You keep starting games well, but you also keep losing leads. Is that any sort of concern?
No, because we've, as you said, we've scored goals. We've started really, really well. At the end of the day, the opposition get a little bit of an opportunity. You know, we've conceded a goal against Sheffield Wednesday. It's not a penalty. In my eyes, it's not a penalty. It changes the complexion a little bit. But even then, watching the game back on videos, we always do that to reflect on it. We were all right. Sheffield United, you know, they've had a steam up there, but we've gone and won the tie, you know, away from home. Obviously the Aston Villa game, there was some really good stuff in that. A couple of mistakes that you get punished for, but we still even responded well after that, and we were still strong, and we still had some really good opportunities to score. So for me, I'd like to think that we are a team that does look dangerous to score goals.